Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Shareen. I'm an interior designer in New York City. And in a previous video, I showed you a primary bedroom. In this video, I'm going to show you the rest of the project. So starting off in the primary bedroom, there's some details that I did not discuss. Some of the details included the paint color. So on the walls, you have this chocolate brown that is Claire Coffee Date. And then inside of the space behind the bed is Claire Good as Gold. That's behind those pendant lights that we placed there. We also put in some custom side tables on either side of the bed because there was not enough space for an actual nightstand. And we were able to add some additional storage for the client in that way. So we built up the back of that, put in that custom nightstand for them, and they had the perfect amount of space on either side of their bed. Some other tidbits. I think I didn't mention where the dresser was from in the last video. So the dresser in this space is from Room and Board. The mirror is new. That was something that we bought from a vintage store, and it's incredibly heavy, but you want to be careful when mounting something like that. Have a professional do it for sure. And also I used the trick that I use in a lot of different spaces where I put the mirror opposite the window in order to bounce as much light as possible around the space. In the other corner, we have a simple black lamp with a globe bulb, and that is actually perched on top of another little black stand. If you can find a globe light like that that's more than 5 feet tall, that's probably ideal. But if you can't get one that's more than 5 feet tall, then I like to perch it up on some other bin or basket in order to get it just much higher and a more clean look. The original room had a older, more traditional fan, and it had a pull switch. The new fan is a modern fan, and we added an actual light switch to the wall, and it's also LED. So looks a lot better, cleaner, isn't as hot as it was before, so it helps with temperature control. On to the bath. We're going to take a look at one of the guest baths in the space. This has a wonderful traditional tub, a clawfoot tub, and we just put up a new shower curtain in here to brighten up the space and complement the Roman shade that we put over in the window. We also built a custom dresser in this space, which is used as a vanity. We painted it white, and it is the exact size and space and depth that we needed in between the clawfoot tub and the toilet. Here it's just styled with a few different accessories, and what I love about this room is how the play of the wallpaper pops off of the traditional black and white tile on the floor. The wallpaper has some very old school, traditional kind of Brooklyn things happening in there, which this space is in Brooklyn, and so I thought that that was very appealing. That was the client's choice, actually, and I brought some of that modern-esque into the traditional charm of this powder room. A very, very simple powder room. The sconces here, one was broken, so we spent some time going through vintage sconces in order to find something new on either sides of the medicine cabinet, and that was about all in this space. Next up is the dining room. In the dining room, we were able to swap almost everything out in here, change the orientation of the dining room table, add some new chairs. We put a nice mirror at the end of the table in order to create, again, some more length and light in this particular room. When designing a townhome or brownstone, there's no light in the center, and so bringing in mirrors towards the center that can bounce and travel light around is super important. The light fixture up here is really, really fragile. You want to be careful when you're cleaning the globes around things like this and really handle it with gloves when you are dealing with it. It's adjustable and can be moved tons of different ways. The table is walnut. The chairs have a vegan leather, which was a request of the client, and then the rug was imported from Morocco. We redid the gallery wall to outline the table and the community space of dining in this area, and this room is in between the family room and the kitchen. Over in the family room, we added some sofas from ABC Furniture and adjusted in some side tables from Pottery Barn. They have this really nice iron metal look and feel to them that I think gave a rustic feel to this modern and traditional space. And then we also threw in some additional color to balance the purple and the yellow around the walls, which is not something that you see very usual inside of a space, or both of those together. And I thought it was fun how the purple matched with the rug. That was also an import from Morocco. It was a purple and blue patterned rug. And then you move into the dining area with the yellow wall and just the simple black frames, mostly black and white photos. And I just loved how that played together. And you have just the hint of brass from the light fixture and the bevel of the mirror. And that is this Brooklyn townhome. Thank you so much for being here. You could have been anywhere on YouTube, but you chose to be with me, and I appreciate that. I will see you next time, coming up on a Thursday near you. Ciao.